Right, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know we're looking at Anthony Mackie in a real dumb pose. I thought this was interesting because Anthony Mackie explains why Hollywood movies suck now. Now, this has recently been doing the rounds, but this was back in 2017. And it's interesting because of the movies he's done before that and how much of a hypocrite he is. So I thought we'd just watch this together, kind of start it and have a look and just kind of go through it really, because it really is surprising. He clearly has some fairly like set in stone morals and opinions on movies, right, and how the Hollywood business is. But then he seems to be going up against it like at all times. So let's take a look and you know let's kind of see how we go, shall we?
Changed interestingly in the past 16 years that I've been in it, because it used to be people going to the movies used to be an experience. It used to be a family affair. It used to be an event. Whereas now, you know, if people will go see movies just because they said it's going to be number one.
Isn't that every single Marvel movie? Anthony, my boy. And we're going to take a look at his IMDb and what movies he's been in prior to this and during this. It's quite crazy, really. But, I mean, that is literally every single Marvel movie, mate. Bizarre. This is just someone just saying it for the sake of saying it. And interestingly, the comments are lapping it up. I mean, you got Shotgun Gabe. I like this actor more. He speaks the truth and not just a shill. It's like, well, yeah, sure, mate. But that's every single Marvel movie he's been in. And it's funny as well, like, he's got some nerve talking about movies like this while being in Marvel movies. So it's either that he's, like, he understands what he's in, right? Which it could be. Or he is just saying it for the sake of saying it. But I'm in two minds, really. I think he might be fully aware of what Marvel movies are, which is even more interesting. So let's continue.
And everybody know the movie's bad. You know, you'll read a review on Rotten Tomatoes and be like, oh, they gave it, 75% tomatoes. It's fresh. I should go see it. When they haven't even seen the movie. You know, so the evolution of the business has gone to, like, there are no movie stars anymore.
That I actually wholeheartedly agree with. There's very few anyway. Like one which I still think is definitely a movie star would be Keanu Reeves. People do see stuff just because Keanu Reeves is in it. But there are no movie stars anymore. That's long happened. People don't go to see movies because of stars. They go to see the stories now, which I think is a good thing, to be honest.
Like Anthony Mackie isn't a movie star. The Falcon is a movie star. And that's what's weird. It used to be with Tom Cruise and Will Smith and Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Agree.
When you went to the movies, you went to go see the Stallone movie. You went to go see the Schwarzenegger movie. Now you go see X-Men. So the evolution of the superhero has meant the death of the movie star. And that's the fear now, because you're now making movies for 16-year-olds and China.
Again, I think he's fully aware of what he is in. I mean, it's very clear, actually, to be honest. I've watched this a few times now, and like I said, I've been in two minds each and every single time. But I think the more and more I watch it, the more he's absolutely aware of what he is a part of, and how he is essentially a part of the downfall of the movie industry. Which is shocking, right? Like, how do you know you're part of that, and still participate whilst clearly having some conviction behind, your thoughts on it all.
And that's it. You think of some of your favorite movies growing up, those movies wouldn't get made today.
Goonies.
Wouldn't get made today.
Halloween.
Wouldn't get made today.
Thing.
Wouldn't get made today.
Wow.
And all of them, you watch Stranger Things on Netflix. Has anybody ever seen Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Stranger Things is Goonies.
It's everything.
It's Goonies.
Yeah.
3 kids Go on a mission, find underground, there's an alien, kill the alien, Goonies. Even when they found the little dark world where the alien was, they went.
And as well, I think these comments here specifically, where was it?
Hero has meant the death of the movie. Now you go see X-Men anymore. Like Anthony Mackie isn't a.
He said specifically you make movies for 16-year-olds in China. And Marvel are actually renowned for doing that, making movies specifically for the Chinese market. Not like the overall movie, but they will edit an ending specifically for China. They have done that. They are renowned for it. And I think those comments are probably the most surprising.
You watch Stranger Things on dark world where the alien was. They went down the slide like, Goonies. As opposed to just making good movies.
Here we go. Here's the interesting part.
Make movies for specific audiences as opposed to just making good movies.
Just making movies for a specific audience rather than making good movies. We'll hear that again.
Goonies. So it's a different time now. The business, they make movies for specific audiences as opposed to just making good movies.
Now, like, I get that, and I fully understand, and I do agree. It's a business, right? So you do have to make movies for your audiences. But when the audience is, yes, it's a big market. We're talking about China, for instance, right? China's a massive market, but it's not. That's not the rest of the world. Like, China is very selective in what they want to watch, and it doesn't always line up with what the rest of the world likes. But a lot of movies are being catered specifically just for that market, which is a shame. And I wonder what Disney, Marvel, every other studio will do that does that when the rest of the world switch off and it's only the Chinese market that enjoys your movies. What will they do then? Do you think they'll backpedal? I don't know.
And that's why people stop going to the movies, because most of the movies suck. Stop remaking movies.
Yeah.
Just, stop. Of course, like Scarface, Godfather.
Anyway, I don't know. I saw this and I've been tweeted it a lot and sent it a lot, and it's recently just risen to prominence again. Like, all these people are here now. You can just see it all over his face that he's trying hard not to say something that he shouldn't. Yeah. Don't remember them. As the proverb says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't remake them yet. Movies today made for 16-year-olds in China pretty much sums it up. Yeah. Wow. An actually clever actor who has something to say. Yeah. This guy has massive balls. He could lose his job over this. These are all really recent. They've all risen to prominence recently. And I agree. Like, I do agree. But, you're part of the problem as well. But I guess it falls under the thing of, like, a man's got to eat. He is doing it because obviously that is the business now. So I gotta say, I do have a lot more respect for the man. I was in two minds about whether I thought he was just subtly throwing shade or whether he was just, I guess kind of shilling for the audience. But I think he's aware of it, and I think he is subtly throwing shade. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think? Because again, like, he's part of all of this, right? He's part of the problem. But do you become part of the problem whilst also fighting against it, or do you exclude yourself from the issue to try to fight against it, but also not have a voice on a platform? I guess that's the argument here, right? Like, at least he has an argument. He has a place where he can actually discuss these things now by being part of it, because he's still famous. So I thought I'd bring you this. Again, risen to prominence hugely now. And I thought I'd just do a quick video on it because clearly, people want to know my thoughts. I've been sent it a lot. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video, then please do show me by giving it a like and sharing it. It really does help me out and helps the channel out an awful lot. If you want to support the channel further, we've got Patreon, link down below, as well as merch underneath every single video. We've got a Xenomorph Christmas sweater. Do check that out. I think you guys will absolutely love it. And also Space Jasper stuff. Anyway, guys, if you're new here, like I said, hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I've been Mr. H. Take care.